Here are a few of my houseplants. They are vibrant, healthy, and strong. And the key to their health and vibrancy is the soil. So I actually utilize my organic compost that I make myself outside, and then I use it for my indoor plants. So let's go on outside and show you what's going on there. Here's my liquid gold. I literally do the trash can composting method. So I have 3 trash cans that I utilize for my compost, and one is the active pile, one is the semi-active pile, and this one here that you're looking at is my complete pile. So it does have some twigs in there, so I just sift everything through to make sure none of this big debris stays in there. And then I look for worms. There are plenty of worms in here. As I continually dig, I usually come across some that are just sitting in here working. It's cool outside, so it's like in the 50s, so the worms are not as active as they normally would be in the summertime where I could find them easier, but they are here and they're just working slowly because their body temperature drops as well. So what I do now is I'm going to take some of this inside and I'll show you the rest. I just dumped a bag of compost that I got from my compost container that stays outside, and it's quite full. So I wanted to utilize some of this compost for my indoor houseplants. However, it is probably infested with some bugs. Although it's wintertime and the bugs are probably dormant, I still don't want to put this in my plants and then have some type of epidemic of whiteflies or other insects. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sterilize the compost mix. So I have an old pan here that I'm using, and I don't use it for anything else. So I'm just going to look through here and make sure I don't have any worms, which I literally just found one there. So I'll put them in a little container and I'll take them back out to the compost. As you can see there's a worm, and he's sleepy because it's cold outside. It's not too cold today. Today it's like in the 50s, but he's warming up now. So yeah, he needs to go back and keep working because I have more compost for him. So I'll put him in the fresh batch instead of this batch that has already pretty much overall decomposed. There are some pieces in here that I can take out as well and put back in the compost. That you can use your compost that you use outdoors for your indoor plants. It makes wonderful fertilizer. You don't have to use it by itself. I wouldn't recommend that, but you can top dress your soil, add it into your mix, and it helps to give your plants a little bit of extra vitamins and minerals, specifically calcium, phosphorus, nitrogen, and so forth that your regular Miracle-Gro fertilizer has. But I'm not a big fan of using all that Miracle-Gro stuff. I like to try to keep it organic as much as I can. So try to utilize your natural resources like Mother Nature intended to help keep your plants healthy and strong. Here's the compost that has been bagged. It was sterilized in the oven and it's cooled down, and now I've put in a bag for later use. And as you can see, I've already used a little bit of it, but basically this is ready to go. See how pretty it is? See if I can zoom down in there. You can see that there's still some chunks of debris. But as I use it, I sort that part out, and anything that's super big, I go ahead and dump back into the compost outside to continue composting down. But for indoor use, you can use this for your seed mixtures. I wouldn't use it solely as a seed mixture. I would mix it 50-50 with cocoa coir, or even 75 cocoa coir, 25 compost, and be sure to add some perlite so you could divide that up again to make it have a little bit more aeration. But this is perfect for indoor gardening or seed starting mix. So I hope you guys give it a go, and if you do, comment below and let me know. Until next video, thanks so much for watching.